Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I'm a Cameroonian content creator based in Douala, Cameroon. Thank you for clicking on today's video. So a lot of moms feel like when you have kids, your house is just supposed to be messy because kids are always all over the place, they scatter things and all that. But I am one of those moms who doesn't believe that because you have kids, your house is supposed to be messy. In this video, I am going to show you why your house is messy and how you can stop the mess. Like, what are those habits you can practice to make the mess go away? Because I am one of those people who really does not enjoy messy environments. So I decided to start doing certain things to ease the mess. So yes, my house will be messy sometimes, but at least not all the time. Today we are going to be talking about one of those things I love about taking care of the home, keeping your home clean and all that. Okay, so today I'll be talking about why your house is always messy. That's what we're talking about. Why is your house always messy? I get a lot of people telling me, Kenaha, what do you do that your house is always arranged? Point of correction, my house is not always arranged, please. Because I get a lot of people asking that. You people just get to see my house when it's arranged, okay? But my house, like every other person's house, gets scattered sometimes. Notwithstanding, I'm going to tell you what I do to ensure that at least 50, 60, 70% of the time my house is not as scattered. So if you're interested in this, keep watching. So the very first thing is you let things pile up. Okay, you let things pile up in your house. Why are you letting things pile up? It's always good to do as you're going. Is it with cleaning? Is it with washing? Is it with do as you're going? When you leave a lot of things to pile up, oh, you don't wash your windows, you don't clean the floor, you don't do this thing, you let a lot of things pile up, your house is definitely going to look messy when you do things like that. If you're doing, you don't pile things up, you do things one after each other, one after each other, one after each other, it's going to be clean. Like I've said it here in my house, I have my timetable where I know Monday we clean windows, Tuesday we dry clean the house, Wednesday we do this. Having that timetable of what you do every day, it's going to you're going to notice that your things are not piled up and dirty. You know that, okay, you wash clothes 3 times a week. You don't just leave clothes, because I know people, for example, who just leave their clothes till they wear all their clothes and they only do laundry when they're finished wearing all their clothes, when all their clothes are basically dirty. Leaving things piled up will leave your house messy. But if you wash your clothes 2 times, 1 time every week, it's good. You're going to notice that the amount of dirt and your house will not look as messy as you think. So that is the first reason why your house is always looking messy, or your house is messy. Thing is the one I always do when it comes to cooking: clean after you work. When you do something here, you clean the place, you move from there. You do something here, you clean that place, you move from there. Don't be one of those people who comes, you are dry cleaning at the same time you are cooking, you want to multitask, but you end up spoiling everything. If you know that you're that person that cannot do one thing and finish at a time, you have a serious problem. You have to clean as you work. I always say it when I'm in the kitchen. As I'm cooking, I'm washing plates. As I'm cooking, I'm washing plates, I'm washing pots, I'm washing everything. By the time that the food is ready, the kitchen is clean. It's not like I've even done anything in the kitchen. It's basically like I just got into the kitchen. So that is something you want to practice. If you come here and you're like, okay, it's time to, what can I say? When I talk, I'm trying to look at my house to think of things I'm doing. Okay, if you decide that it's time to fold your clothes, ensure that you fold the clothes all and leave from that place. If it's time to dust the house, ensure that you dust and leave. Don't be that person who starts something and leaves it halfway, starts something and leaves it halfway, and then finally you get completely tired, you have not yet done anything. Your house is going to look messy. So that is another thing. The third point is you don't declutter. You don't declutter. Clutter makes your house look so nasty. Clutter makes your house look so dirty. So I try as much as possible to declutter. A lot of people come into my sitting room and they're like, your sitting room is so empty, so big but so empty, there's nothing here. Why is your kitchen looking, why is your parlor looking like that? It's simply because I don't like clutter. I discovered that decluttering helps a lot when I got married, because growing up in my house, you know the way our African mothers are. My mom will pile and pile. She has like, I'm still planning to go and do clean up in her house. She has like 500 pots. Some of the pots are burst, some of the covers of the pots are missing, some of the pots are missing but the covers are still there, and she's keeping all those things. Keeping all those things keeps your house dirty. When you are going into your home, you want to ensure that you keep only what you are using. Keeping all those unnecessary things makes the house cluttered and very nasty. I don't like it. I'm always decluttering. That's why you always see I'm doing deep cleaning. Each time I do deep cleaning, I take out almost everything I don't need and I just keep it in one place, because decluttering helps your house look clean. If you do not declutter, why is my crying? If you do not declutter, your house will always look messy. Even if you clean, that's something I noticed. If your house is too tight, like you come to a parlor, there are tables here, this here, this here, this here, no matter how you clean that space and arrange everything, as long as things are so tight in your house, it will still look messy. But if you declutter and you have only what you need in your house, when you clean, every place looks so beautiful. When I clean this parlor, it's always looking so clean. I clean the kids room, it's looking so clean because I have decluttered and carried everything that I don't need. When something gets bad, just throw it away if you know you will not fix it. I know I have a problem when it comes to my husband, because anything that gets bad, he's always like, no, we'll fix it, no, we'll fix it, he keeps it. But when it comes to declutter day, I pack everything and I throw it out, because what am I doing with toys that are probably bad and you cannot use it anymore? What are you doing with all those things that you're not using anymore and you cannot gift them to somebody? Throw it away. If there are things that you know you can give to people, you give to them, because piling on things just makes your house look nasty and dirty. So you want to ensure that you declutter your house. When you declutter, you're going to see, first of all, cleaning will be way easier. That's why sometimes I'm like, I don't even seem to see what we're doing in this house, because there's no work in this house. What do you want to do? Decluttering is very important. If you are not decluttering, if you are one of those people who is still holding a baby's cup from your first child that is burst and it has no use, throw it away. Go to your kitchen, declutter, throw all those things away, give them away, because those are the things that are making your house look so messy. Okay, so the next one is you don't keep things where they are supposed to be. This is one of those things that has worked for me a lot when I find myself with no help, when I find myself alone in the house with the kids. This is something that I'm always so grateful for, keeping things where they are. If I take my notebook and it's on the floor, I don't take it and put it on the table, that later I'll know. If I pick something in a position where it's not supposed to be, I go and keep it where it's supposed to be. That way your house will not be messy. Because okay, you're picking the notebook from the floor and you put it on the table, it's not supposed to be on the table. So when somebody comes into your house, it'll still look messy because something is on the table and it's not where it's supposed to be, you get. So that is just it. I ensure that anything, when it comes to cleaning, that's where I always have a problem with the lady that works for me, because she'll take one thing from here, instead of putting it where it's supposed to be, you keep it somewhere else, you create disorder, and it's not fair. That's how you get to mess up your house, you scatter your house. So I'm always taking things from where, if I see something it's not in its right place, I take it and I put it there. When you do that, it eases things a lot for you. Things, you don't misplace things a lot. When you see a pen, you keep it where pens are, and that is something that I am also trying as much as possible to teach my kids. When you take your bag, when you come back from school, keep your bag, keep everything where it's supposed to be. You take off your shoes, keep your shoes where they're supposed to be. You take off your dirty clothes, keep them where they're supposed to be. Take your Crocs. Take your sandals. Take your shoes. Where did you keep it?
I'm keeping my salad up.
Good girl. Because when you don't put everything where it's supposed to be, that is how your house is nasty. That's how your house looks dirty and crappy and all the negative things you can say. So that is another thing that you should try doing if you are not already doing. Personally have a problem with this. I really hate it when somebody will come, for example, the person is like, oh, I want to help you to clean, you have a lot to do, and then the person is just taking things and keeping it in the wrong place. I'm always like, please, can you just leave it? Can you just leave it? If you are not, like I always say to my nanny, if you are not taking this thing to keep it where it's supposed to be, leave it. Even if it's after 10 years, I'll come and pick it and put it where it's supposed to be, because you taking things and putting it's just increasing my work. Imagine you take something, you have to put it in the bath, you take it and put it in the room, I have to still take it from there and put. Why not just, you would have just left it where it was, okay? Because I was first of all seeing it where it was. I would pick it and keep it. But when you take it and keep it, probably keep it somewhere else that I'm not going to see. You're just stressing me at the end of the day, which makes me really annoyed. The last and not the least, which I am trying so much in this area, is getting storage boxes, storage for every single thing. For now, I have a couple of storage boxes and storage things but I don't feel like I have enough. I feel like I have to work in my kitchen. There are some places that I need to get storage containers to be able to store food and store other things properly. I have like a good storage for my kids' toys. You just want to look for storage for every single thing. I've watched a lot of these videos where they do these organizational videos, and I see that one of the greatest hacks that most moms use is having storage boxes that are labeled for each and everything. So that's what I'm planning to do. To have like good storage boxes and things like that in Cameroon is pretty difficult. So that is something I'm working on, like to get perfect storage boxes to store everything, because you notice that when your house looks so messy when you don't have, for example, if I did not have like a good place to put my kids toys in, and I just have to leave them out like this, it's going to look really trashy, really like when somebody enters inside the room, it will just look like that particular part of the room is looking like, oh yeah. But having the box makes it look more presentable, makes it look neat. When they just finish playing, they put everything in the box and they go. So if your house is probably looking messy because you don't have enough space, enough storage, enough containers to store basically everything. Is it things for the kitchen, is it things for the kids room, your things and all that? Just getting beautiful storage boxes to store your things and label them is one way that is going to your house is just going to look so neat and organized. When somebody enters, even if you leave them in your corridor, for example, somebody enters, it's going to be looking arranged and neat, rather than you just dumping them on a pile anyhow. So yeah guys, that's another tip. Basically it for this video. Let me know more tips. You guys know I love to share, so let me know more tips. Why do you feel somebody's house could be always messy? Did I miss out a point? Let me know what you think about my points. Do they make sense or not? What do you guys think about this? Do you guys love videos like this? Let me know as well, because your feedback is really, really important to me. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you have watched and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Like I said, you're going to love it here. We have a beautiful, warm family which doesn't have a name yet. My family doesn't have a name yet. Somebody said I should call my family members Canaanites. I don't know about that, but yeah, please click on the subscribe button, like, share. Thank you very much for watching, and Kenna is going to see you on her next one. Love you. Bye.